see on the website. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to just start off with our own personal introductions of how we started and got into this, I guess. I guess I'll start. Yeah. So, again, I'm Philip, and we all went to UCSD. And I went in undeclared. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I started making just like fun videos with my friends. This was like before YouTube and like MySpace, the good old days, all that. And before Facebook too. It was a long time ago, right? But so what happened was we were just making stuff, and then we were just passing it around online. People actually had to download the video, and just people just started getting like enjoying the stuff that we're making. It was just fun. It was really amateur. And then that's when around the third year, I declared like visual arts. So I was a visual arts major. So that's kind of what happened. That's where I came from. Yeah.
Hi. Introductions?
Yes. Bear with us. We don't do this very often, so we're trying our best.
I was from Northern California, and when I graduated high school, I knew I wanted to go into the arts, probably graphic design. But then when I got there, I enrolled in the media program and took some video classes, and I met these guys, and we worked together, and it was really fun, and we had a really good workflow. And eventually, I guess I steered towards filmmaking and video instead of graphic design, which isn't a bad thing, because I still like to do both, but it was an unexpected surprise that I think was really big.
So I'm Ted. I started out as an electrical engineer. And then later on I transferred to visual arts because I really got into computer animation and I loved it. And then I took a class and I met you guys. And we'll probably talk about our history later too. And yeah, that's
So the way we met was actually in one of our classes. The story I like to tell is that, because we didn't know each other until third year of college, which was only like, we graduated in 06, so a few years ago. And I saw their stuff, because it was a class where everyone had to make something every week. So I saw their stuff, and the first thing I thought was, dang. It's like, I better make friends with them. they're like really good, and I don't want them to just kick my butt. So that's how I started talking to them. Essentially just like use them first.
The first time I worked with these guys was I worked with Phil on a final project, and I worked with Ted on a different class. But I was supposed to talk about. Okay, I'll go into the movie. So we were actually here last year, and we showed our movie. Did anyone come? A moment with you. So we made that movie when we were seniors at college, and the reason why we made it was because we had been doing a lot of shorts online and music videos and stuff, but we wanted to push ourselves to the next level. And the next thing that seemed to make sense was a feature film. So the three of us wrote, directed, edited, produced everything for this movie, and it was the most ambitious thing we've done, even to date, I think. And we learned a lot from it. And looking back now, we've learned a lot in terms of our technique and our preferences. It was a really good experience. After that, we went on tour with the movie, and that's why we were here last year, along with 10 other schools.
How many of you guys actually like have seen the movie? Like not just on the screen? Okay, cool. Not very much. Huh? Yeah. Okay, cool. So I think, yeah, like what you're saying, we learned a lot from that experience because it was just us three, and we kind of just went on to do it ourselves, and we were just trying to like just push ourselves to learn something. So it pretty much took over our final year at college. We rushed really. We tried to finish before we graduated, and that ended up being. It took a huge toll on us. It took over our lives, and we lost a lot of sleep, a lot of weight, a lot of social life. But thankfully, that was 2 years ago. Now we've a lot has changed since then. So basically, since we graduated, after we finished up, we moved to Los Angeles. We went to school at UC San Diego, by the way. How many people are from California? Yeah, people are from Northern California. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, but now we live in Los Angeles, and the reason why we moved there is because that's kind of where you have to be to pursue this, I guess. And we were towards the end of our final year of college. We were already driving up there maybe like once or a couple times a month for like meetings with different people. So we just decided to move there just to be closer. We live in like St. Gabriel Valley area. You guys know what? Yeah. Nice. Okay. Cool. So now we're there, and our original plan. See, I think one of our biggest, well, not mistakes, but I think obviously I think you guys can relate probably to parents, like they want you guys to have a plan, right? They always want to know like what you're gonna do in terms of like your school and stuff. So when we came to them and said, oh, we're gonna do like art, well, at least for me, and I said, well, I'm gonna do art, they're like, are you serious? You know, like they were very, very scared for me, and I told them that, oh no, we have a plan, we have a plan. And so the plan that we thought that we had was that we were going to start a production company called Sketchbook Media. You guys remember that being on the website and stuff a little bit? So people ask us a lot like what that is or was. And basically that was kind of like our business space click. It was still us three, but we used that name when we met like other professionals, and we didn't really want them to see Wong Fu. We wanted to just see our professional side. And so our goal was to just start doing client work, freelancing, and do client base, like build up a client base, and also when we had time to like pursue creative opportunities as well with the other artists and other producers. And for the most part, that kind of stuck for a little while. We did some client work for like some like TV stations and some schools and websites and stuff. But ultimately, it was just work, and that was just not a lot of fun. And thankfully, recently, like we haven't had to do a lot of client work. And that's because I guess our main problem, or our Wong Fu's main like problem, I guess you could say, is that we can't really decide what we want to do. We do a lot of, we do a lot of short films. We also do music videos, and we're also pursuing making feature films. And it's kind of hard to put everything into one. And so we're still testing everything out. And I think that's kind of just the whole idea of this age right now. You're just trying to figure things out. And thankfully, we've been able to have these opportunities. So what's kind of taken over, another side that we didn't expect to take over was merchandising. And that's something that's helped us out a lot, and where we don't have to do client work as much, and we're very thankful for that. So I think let's